afternoon and welcome to your Summer Splash BOGO Day 2. Woohoo! We have two amazing, powerful oils today, and I'm probably going to say that every day for the next 5 days, so just get used to that. Oh my goodness, I love spending this time with you. I love opening up these bottles and smelling these oils and talking about all of the ways that they can bless your life. Please gather up your oils if you have them. We're going to need for today the stars of our show, turmeric and cheer. And let's just open up the bottles together. Breathe them in. Oh, turmeric is so warm and spicy. Wow. Get a drop of that in your palm. There it is. Just rub that in. Maybe put a little bit on the back of your neck. It's a great oil to go on your brain stem. Just smell that in. Oh my goodness. It definitely smells like fall. And I'm going to go ahead and add a drop of my cheer, maybe two. Yep, two. It's got that citrus in there. It's a little thinner, comes out quickly. And that just really sweetens it up. Wow. Cheer is so cool. It's got so many layers to it. You've got citrus, you've got some spice in there as well. Two amazing, uplifting oils. I hope you're enjoying those along with me. And maybe these are oils that you don't use every day. Two tips for you. One is just open up. If you've got bottles of oils that are just sitting around and you don't know what to do with them, just open them up and smell them. That's the fastest way to get the benefits of the essential oil into your body. It goes right into your bloodstream, and it's actually the best way to impact your mood, to maybe shift out of low energy and low vibration into a much better mood, a higher energy and a higher vibration. Second tip is, if you have oils sitting around and you're not quite sure what to do with them, grab a resource and learn. One of my favorite things about BOGO Week is the spotlight that this just puts on specific oils, a couple at a time, and encourages us to just crack open our resources, talk to other friends and advocates, and find out, how are you using these oils? What makes them special to you? And so I just wanted to quickly show a few of the resources that I love. I've got all my books out, and as soon as I know what the oils are, I dive in and I read and I research so that I can share with you, in addition to our own personal experiences. So Modern Essentials is my good old standby. Absolutely love that one. Advanced Oil Magic is a really fun one. I always like to highlight this book for medical professionals because the language in it and the layout in it is very prescriptive. So if you're used to looking at medical or health and wellness information in a prescriptive or protocol type format, that's the book for you. You will love it. And then this one, The Essential Life, is just absolutely gorgeous. So when you have a little more time to sit and read, I'll just, pop open to a page. The layouts in it are like just really beautiful and special. And then each of these books has, some special features to it that the others don't. And so I really like having all of them at my disposal. And then, of course, I always talk about, and I'm going to be reading a little bit to you from my favorite essential emotions resource. So I've got that one handy. And then I'm just starting to tap into and love this Emotional Alchemy and Essential Oils book. So even more to learn about the emotional benefits of our oils. So hopefully you have your oils out by now. You're breathing them in and starting to, I can even taste them in my mouth and just get the benefits of them flowing. Nuts and bolts of today's deal. $28 gets you your turmeric. That's what you're paying for. You're buying your turmeric. That's the wholesale price is $28. You'll pay tax and shipping, and then you'll get cheer for free. Normally this would be $25, so that's your savings for today. Members can put up to 2 on their account. If you're not yet a member and you'd love to be one, let me know. If you're not working with another wellness advocate, I would be overjoyed to help you. This is what I do. This is my passion. I love to help people get started on their wellness journey, and using essential oils as a health and wellness tool, along with all of the other amazing foundations of health, is just a joy. It's so much fun to incorporate these bottles of goodness into all of those healthy habits. So I'd love to help you get started. And you can put today's BOGO, you can put a kit, you can do a totally custom order. The sky's the limit. Whatever your personal health goals and needs are, the whole order and membership can be tailored to you. So reach out if that's for you. The first 2 people who enroll with me either this week or next with their own account with a qualifying order of 100 PV or more, and PV is just like points equal to dollars, so you can let me worry about that. But if you have a qualifying order, the first 2 people have a very special gift that I'm going to give to you. Obviously, we have special gifts for everyone who joins our team. Gifts are just one of my top love languages, so I'm pretty gifty, and that's for everyone. But for those 2 people who really want to enroll this month, I've got a special gift just for you. So let's jump in and talk about turmeric and cheer. And we're going to do a little physical benefits as well as emotional benefits for you, just so that you can know, how do I use these oils? Why do I want or need these oils in my home? And I'm calling today's BOGO Solid Gold. These are both oils that you would want to use on a daily basis, all the time, but especially now. And I think you'll understand after I start reading all of the uses and benefits for both of these. They're just powerhouse oils. I think you understand why I would call it solid gold. So let's start with turmeric, often called liquid gold, and or the spice of life. Fun little nicknames for this bottle of goodness. doTERRA's turmeric is sourced from Nepal in India, and just love to highlight how doTERRA goes all over the world. Wherever our essential oils would naturally grow and be harvested, wherever they're indigenous on our planet, that's where we go and source them. And then of course we have all these amazing ways that we give back to the communities that help us deliver these amazing oils to the world. So such beautiful partnerships that if you'd love to learn more about that, let me know. A lot of people talk about when we look at turmeric, the difference between the herb and the oil. And so just bottom line, the essential oil is always going to be 50 to 70 times more powerful than an herb, because the herb is, I hate to use the word dead, but it no longer has the life force of the plant flowing through it. The essential oil, as long as it's harvested and distilled and bottled properly, that living essence of the plant is still alive and flowing in that oil. And so it just way amplifies the results that you're going to get from the oil. But beyond that, we absolutely want both. And so that's why doTERRA has a solution that combines the oil and the herb. You get the benefit of both the turmerol, which you have in the turmeric essential oil, and the curcuminoids, which you find in the herb. And as a total health solution, you definitely want both. But if you only had to choose one, you definitely want to start with the oil. So many ways to use it. Let me jump in. There's probably 100. I'm going to just very quickly give you 10. Number one, anything that has to do with brain health and brain function. You can take a drop of your turmeric oil, or actually just turn the bottle over onto your thumb and then press your thumb up onto the roof of your mouth. The second place I want you to put it is on the brain stem. And then that way you're just giving that essential oil power to anything brain related that you might want to target. Second, pain and inflammation are turmeric's middle name. Anything that you have going on that involves pain or inflammation. And inflammation truly is the root cause of almost any form of dis-ease in the body. So really anything that you're trying to combat, turmeric is going to be your friend to help fight that inflammation wherever it might be in the body. A great combo would be frankincense, copaiba, and Siberian fir with your turmeric. You could put a drop or two of each of those oils in a veggie cap and ingest it, or you could even take them sublingually, which just means under the tongue. You just grab your bottle, lift up your tongue, and put the drop right under there. And it just goes all throughout the body very quickly that way. And that would be a wonderful combo for just daily pain and inflammation needs and support. Then third, and I'm going to try to say this really carefully. I want you to pay attention to this one. Turmeric is known as the oil of restoration. And so if you have anything within your DNA that you would want to protect, I'm talking on a cellular level, or if you have any damage in your DNA or in your cells that you would like to reverse, turmeric is the oil that you want to use. And this is great for daily prevention. So if you need help decoding what I just said, let me layer in some of the properties of turmeric, which may help you unlock this. So anti-inflammation, analgesic, so there's your pain and inflammation, anti-parasitic, anti-tumoral, and anti-mutagenic. So mutagenic means if there's a mutation, if there's anything in your genes that's either it was like that from the beginning, or it's mutated into this over time and you want to reverse that. That is a physical chemical property of this oil. Amazing. So it's highly antioxidant. This is number 4. If you need to kill off free radicals in your body, which we all do just based on our diet, just the American diet, the access to processed foods, and our environment, and on and on and on. We all need to be just making an effort against the free radicals in our bodies with antioxidant power, and your turmeric oil is a tremendous source of that. Number 5 is that it can help regulate blood sugar. Are you starting to get how important this is? I mean, these are all just huge. You may want to pair your turmeric oil with cinnamon essential oil, and those two together can very powerfully help to regulate blood sugar. Number 6 is oral health. You can use it right in the mouth, put a drop on your toothpaste. If you're already using your On Guard toothpaste, this will be a great boost to that, or you can just drop it under your tongue, again, sublingually. It's amazing for just tooth and gum health and overall oral health, which, as you know, your oral health can kind of show you a little snapshot or picture of your overall health all throughout your body. And so if you know you have amazing oral health, then that's a great sign that you're healthy everywhere else. Great to invest there. 7 is that it's good for flushing toxins. And so this is great to put on the bottoms of your feet if you want to just do a daily detox. And this is one of those crossovers where, yes, it helps physically with detoxing and flushing toxins from the physical body. It also helps emotionally. So just like we're going to talk about with cheer, this is an uplifting oil. And so it can help you let go of or eliminate toxic emotions. Really, really cool. Number 8, it can help boost your metabolism. So great to include in a smoothie, or we've got lots of great drink recipes for you. There's, you just want to scroll a little bit down on this page and you'll find a number of posts spotlighting these 2 oils for today's BOGOs, and one of them will have recipes in it for you. So you can find turmeric golden milk and tea and latte, just several different ways that you can use your oil in these delicious beverages, which do all of the things that I'm talking about, but would also help boost your metabolism, maybe curb cravings, and so on. 9, some people have reported that this oil helps them regain their sense of smell. So if you've had any issues with your sense of smell, turmeric is a great oil to just open up and smell out of the bottle, or maybe just put a little drop under your nose. You could do that during the day. You could do that before bed if you want. Just let it work for you while you're sleeping. And I would love to know if that has happened for any of you, if it's helped you regain your sense of smell, if you have that testimony, or if somebody wants to try that, let me know. And finally, number 10, with so many of our oils, we also talk about the benefits for overall skin health. So once again, turmeric is amazing for that. There's recipes for facial masks. You can incorporate it into your skincare in a number of ways. Use it on trouble spots or blemishes, but also just use it to overall boost your skin health. And then finally for turmeric, before we wrap up and move on, I want to read from the Emotions book. I've already mentioned that turmeric is known as the oil of restoration. And so just consider these beautiful words. Turmeric repairs individuals physically, mentally, and emotionally. It has powerful properties that reach into damaged or blocked aspects of the self to restore what has been temporarily lost. Turmeric is a powerful antidote for those who feel paralyzed by the inherent dangers of life, or by a loss of function or freedom they once took for granted. It is tragedies or loss of confidence in their I skipped a line. It is particularly beneficial when one feels weighed down due to personal tragedies or loss of confidence in their abilities. Turmeric offers strength and hope to ground individuals during times of upheaval or significant change. Turmeric can also restore one's faith in goodness. It reminds that for good or bad, each person occupies a unique role in the unfolding destiny of our world. In a season where atrocities are committed and heartless events unfold without meaning or seeming consequence, exposure to the misdeeds of others can cause one's faith in humankind to grow cold. Turmeric restores belief that most individuals choose to act as agents for good, despite the associated risks. The strong warmth of turmeric provides stability for the wavering heart and a foundation of trust that people are capable of good and progress is always possible. Turmeric also assists those who struggle against systemic barriers such as prejudice, bias, and racism, by helping individuals recognize discordant or damaging messages and distinguish them from the truth. Turmeric imbues the soul with courage and lends the strength to turn what seem like unconquerable obstacles into navigable paths. Can I get an amen on a Tuesday afternoon? Amen, my brothers and sisters. I feel like I've just been to a little bit of church. And truthfully, I feel that way 100% of the times that I open my bottles of oils. That's why I'm so passionate about sharing. Okay, I'm going to just wave off a little bit of emotion there so that I can read and share with you about cheer. So if you haven't already, grab out your bottle of cheer and just breathe that in and put some on yourself. Just anoint yourself with the uplifting blend or oil of cheerfulness. And I want to tell you the oils that are in this blend. It has wild orange, clove, star anise, lemon myrtle, nutmeg, ginger, cinnamon, and drabits. These are an incredible, it's just warm, it's sweet, it's yummy, it's so good. You definitely want this as part of your collection. This is part of doTERRA's very powerful emotional aromatherapy collection. I have friends who are clinical counselors who use these blends in practice. And then I also am aware of a study that doTERRA got to be a part of back when this collection was first introduced to all of us. They were used in an oncology clinic where it was integrated medicine. So they were using traditional medicine as well as holistic therapies, bringing in natural solutions like these. And so we set up the oils in the break room for the nurses and doctors and staff to enjoy. And the first week was just a baseline study. So there were no oils diffused the first week, and everybody took a survey. And then for the next 6 weeks, the same protocol was used, where one of these emotional aromatherapy blends was diffused for the week. And at the end of the week, all the staff took that same survey, and they talked about either negative or positive emotions. And they were able to track over the course of the full 7 weeks if anything was moving the bar, if anything was helping these individuals. And I think about who these people are and what they're doing for a living. Now, just in and of itself, if you're in the medical profession, think overworked, underpaid, stressed out, and then you layer in serving cancer patients and being witness to extreme pain and circumstances and death on a regular basis, and that just up levels the situation. And so let me tell you the results, that all 6 of our emotional aromatherapy blends were found to be statistically significant in this clinical format for not only raising positive emotions, but simultaneously lowering the negative emotions. In all cases across the board, it was statistical significance for raising the positive, lowering the negative. So incredible. If it can help those individuals working on the front lines and in the trenches, then what can it do for you and I on a daily basis? That's just so powerful. So let me just give you a few examples of how you use this. I think it's probably one of the more self-explanatory oils as far as uplifting your mood, your emotions, your mental health and wellness. But I do want to go over a few specifics and tell you some places that you can use this. Number one, hands down, this oil was made for the diffuser. But beyond that, you can really use it a number of different ways to support you. So let's look at, first of all, from a physical perspective. Maybe you were already thinking this way as I was reading out some of the individual oils in this blend. This is another great homework assignment to study all the different single oils that go into the blend. Those are great to look up and find out what their individual properties are and all the ways that you can use them. But just as an overview, looking at them, you're automatically going to get immune support and digestive support from this blend. So if you love it, just for the smell, just for the emotional or aromatherapy benefits, you know, you're also getting those great physical benefits as well. It's cleansing because it has the citrus oils in there, and detoxifying as well. So when you're cleansing and detoxifying, you might want to put the oil on the bottoms of your feet. Now let me go through some of these specific emotions. Maybe you're feeling gloominess or self-sabotage. In those cases, I would encourage you to take a drop. You could just turn the bottle upside down, get a drop or two, and reach in and put them over your heart. Maybe you're experiencing low energy or fatigue. Cheer is a great oil to rub over your adrenals, and I'll just demonstrate. Your adrenals are located just above your kidneys, so on your mid to low back on both sides. That's how you're going to target your adrenals. Just put a little bit of that oil on both of your hands and then rub it right on location there, and you should get a nice energy boost from that. Next, I want to say on just maybe a general moodiness or pessimism, maybe if you're leaning toward the negative, or emotional disconnect. A great place to put your oil for any of those situations is on your temples or your mastoid bones right here around the ears. So temples and mastoids around the ears would be great for those. And then finally, Oh, also for moodiness, emotional disconnection, any of those where you want to shift out of the mood, and maybe you're considering wearing this as a perfume, a healthy, natural perfume. It would be a pure fume. If you want to wear that during the day, then you could just, again, just drop out a couple drops on your finger and put that here on pulse points or here as well on your wrists. And that would be a beautiful way to use your cheer. And then, let's see. Finally, loneliness brings us back to the diffuser. If anybody is experiencing the emotion of loneliness. A lot of us have felt isolated these past few months. Cheer is an amazing companion for you, and that's where you want to go back to the diffuser and either breathe it straight out of the bottle, put some on your palms, rub it together, and just sit and breathe it for a few minutes, or load it up in your diffuser and just have that going throughout your home during the day. That would be amazing. And so, that's all I have for you for the 2 oils. I hope you've learned something for today. If you want to share something in addition to what I've shared, I'd love to see that in the comments. Feel free to do that. And then I just have a reminder for you all for tonight. We have one of our Zoom classes. I've been going live in our virtual classroom most every Tuesday at 7 p.m. So I'd love for you to be my guest tonight, where we'll take a little deeper dive into a continuing ed topic. This is a favorite, a very fun one amongst our team. We call it Spice Up Your Love Life, or also known as the Sexy Class. And just in case you're not married and sexually active, you may still want to attend this class for future reference. Or we do cover a lot of other topics beyond just SEX and oils in the bedroom, which we do hit on that. But we also cover the body, oils specific for him, for her, libido, confidence, mood, relationships, intimacy, and more. So there's lots for everybody to learn. And I so enjoy being with you. I'd love to see you again this evening if you're available for that class. Just let us know. You can look for the event post on this page, or I can even post the link in the comments for you if you're interested. Let me know. Hope you have an amazing BOGO Day 2. Run to your account and order 2 of these deals on your personal account. Use your LRP cart so that you maximize your savings and you get points for future use for free oils. If you're not yet a member and you need help placing an order, let me know. By around 8:30 tonight, I'll be done with the class and I'll be putting in any final orders for customers. So reach out and let me know how I can help you. In the meantime, here's to your continued health and wellness. I love you all. Mwah!